Hello, welcome to part 2 of the Tree Pose Vrksasana Centered Growth series. This class can be done by itself, or start with part 1 where you'll plant roots, then sprout into the short tutorials building a strong foundation, finally branching out into part 2 tying the series all together. The intention is centered growth, and for Tree Pose, we bring everything to center to the midline to grow tall. So you will not need any props for this class. We'll strengthen your legs, ankles, calves, and thighs while rooting your mind and body. So go ahead, get your hair put up, roll out your yoga mat wherever you can find the space. Get on your comfortable clothes. Let's get moving and grooving. Plant these roots and branch out into the Centered Growth series. I will meet you on the mat with intention. Okay, beautiful one. Now that you're ready, find Vrksasana in the middle of your mat. You can lean back on your hands, make an X with your shins, and let your knees fall on top of your feet. Bring your shoulders over your hips as you relax your shoulders and reach tall through the crown of your head. Press your sits bones into the mat. We're going to take 3 deep breaths here to center before we begin to flow. Focusing on the intention of centered growth, or if you'd rather set another intention or dedicate your practice, you can also do that. But inhale deeply through the nose. Notice what's happening in the body. Feel your belly rise. Exhale, let the navel come in as you soften in and release your lungs. For these next couple breaths, I'll invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze. Relax the muscles of your face. Inhale in again through the nose. Exhale deeply through the nose or mouth. I'll invite you to bring your hands to prayer position with your thumbs touching your sternum. And we'll seal in this intention of centered growth, or whatever you're going to dedicate or set an intention with, by taking the deepest breath you've taken so far today. When you exhale, make it audible. Release any tension or anything that isn't serving you. Go ahead and breathe in. Open your mouth to exhale, sigh out and release. Fully exhale. Bow your chin to your chest so you can stretch the cervical spine and your neck, honoring the choice you made to show up on your mat today. Bring your hands to your thighs, gently press down to lift your head. Take the sole of the left foot. You can lean back on your right hand to help you, and bring the sole of the left foot to the inside of the right leg. You're going to externally open the right leg out to the side. Then you can move your torso to face your right leg. Press your sits bones down as you reach your arms up, keeping your shoulders relaxed away from your ears, reaching through the fingers. Hinge from your hips, exhale, come down to your foot. You can hold on to the ball of the foot, or you can reach the right hand down around your ankle or the ball of the foot. As you bring the left hand to your hip and open up, inhale to reach the left hand up, create some length, stacking the shoulders, and then exhale, you can lengthen from the hip to the fingertips, lengthening the left side as you keep the heart up towards the ceiling. Breathe in. When you exhale, you can bring your hands down to walk yourself back up. And then you're going to take your right leg, cross it over the left thigh, keep the left foot in towards your glutes. Adjust yourself if you need to, but press your sits bones down once again. Breathe in to reach your arms up. Option 1, you can hug the right thigh with the left arm. Option 2, you can hook the left elbow outside of the right thigh. Bring the right hand behind you. Now face your trunk forward. Breathe in and sit up tall. Exhale, turn from your core. Let your chin follow your trunk. Inhale to reach the crown of your head up. Exhale, turn from center. Keep the belly relaxed. One more time. Inhale, reach the crown of your head up. Exhale, maybe bend your elbow and turn. This time you can gaze past your right shoulder. Breathe in, keep it low and slow to unravel. And then we do this on the other side. The lake water is coming in on me, so I might have to adjust. We'll see. All right, so bring the sole of the right foot to the left thigh. Pick yourself up to adjust and move your torso to face the left leg. Press your sits bones down. Breathe in to reach your hands up, lengthening from the fingertips to the hips. Exhale, you can bring your hands down to grab the foot. Option 2, bring your right hand to your hip and spiral the chest from bottom to top. Breathe in, reach the right hand up. Press down into your sits bones and your left thigh. Exhale to reach the bicep along the ear, creating length from the right hip to the right fingertips. Breathing in. Exhale, bring your hands down, framing the leg, and walk yourself back up. Take your left leg now and cross it over the right thigh. Sole of the left foot comes flat. Adjust yourself. Sit up tall, press your sits bones down. Breathe in to reach your hands up, keeping the shoulders relaxed, away from the ears. Option 1, hug your thigh. Option 2, hook your elbow outside of your thigh. Bring your arm behind you. Turn your trunk forward, sit up tall, breathe in, exhale, turn from center. Inhale, sit up tall, exhale, turn from center, let your chin follow your torso. Inhale, reach through the crown of your head, exhale, turn, bend your left elbow, maybe gazing past the left shoulder this time. Inhale, and then keep it low and slow to unravel. Make your way to tabletop position. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips, spread your fingers really wide, press into the tops of your feet. Inhale, drop your belly for cow pose, stretch from the belly button to your throat. Exhale, push the mat away for cats. Relax your head and tailbone and stretch your shoulder blades apart. Inhale, cow, really curl your tailbone up and lengthen. Exhale, cat. One more time in cow pose. And one more time in cat. Use your whole exhale. Come back to a neutral spine. You're going to shift the weight into your left knee. Pick up the right hip. And then draw some circles with your knee. Just getting into the hip socket. Going a few times in one direction. And then a few times in the opposite direction. Then I want you to straighten your right leg behind you. Keeping your foot in line with your hip. Your hips face the mat and your toes face the mat. Then start shifting weight into your right hand. Keep it under your shoulder. And then reach the left hand up. Now bring your navel in. Gaze at your in between where both thumbs would be. Zip up through midline. So navel comes towards your spine. And then lengthen. Reach your hand and foot away from one another. Nice. Breathe in. Exhale. Bring the left hand down. And then bring the right leg down. Begin to shift the weight now into the right knee. Pick up the left leg, keeping the knee bent, and then draw circles with your knee, getting into the hip flexors and the hip socket. Just a few times, and then we'll go in the opposite direction. Come back to neutral, straighten the left leg behind you, keeping it in line with your hip. Your hip points and toes face the mat. Gaze between your thumbs. Now keep your gaze there. Then reach the right hand up. Zip your navel in. Zip up through the midline. And reach your hand and foot away from one another, lengthening them away. So really reach the foot and hand away. Bring the navel in. bird dog or balancing table. Breathe in, exhale. You can bring the right hand down, bend the left knee, and bring the left knee down. Sit back into child's pose. Centered growth, how we come into center to grow, not just in tree pose, but in life, in our healing journeys. Now press into your hands, rise your head up, and then shift your shoulders over your wrists. Tuck your toes under. Don't move your hands at all. We're going to rise up into downward facing dog. So really keep a bend in the knees here to start. I want you to create length. Lengthen the right side body. Lengthen the left side body. Curl your tailbone up. Then maybe straighten your legs, pedaling one foot and then the other. Adho Mukha Savasana. When you're ready, reach your heels down as you curl your tailbone up and bring your navel in. Your ears stay along your biceps. Now bring your feet together. You have the option to hop to the top or you can walk. So you will look between your thumbs, inhale to prepare. You land with soft knees at the end of your exhale. Meet me in forward fold. So breathe in to prepare. Exhale, make your way to the top. Feet are hips distance. Let your torso drape over your thighs. Release your head. Now lift all of your toes up. Start to lay them down one by one, starting with the pinky toe, going all the way to the big toe. Take an inhale. Exhale, press down into all four corners of your feet and rise up into mountain pose, Tadasana. So here, bring your shoulders over your hips. Relax them away from your ears. Reach through the crown of your head and really press your heels to bring your tailbone into alignment. Broaden across your collarbones by just gently squeezing your shoulder blades, your palms shine forward. Keep this alignment here, and then you're going to interlace your fingers in front of your chest. Flip your palms so now they're facing forward, and then go ahead and reach your hands up over your head. Breathe in. Create length. Pull your hands up towards the ceiling, towards the sky, lengthening the right side, lengthening the left side. Press into your heels to reach the back ribs, reach the top or the front ribs. Exhale, side bend to the right. Press from the left foot to the left heel of the left palm. Come back to center and then go to the right, exhaling over. Lengthening, so press from the foot to the palm, create length and then lean. Bring your navel in, come back to center. Bring your palms back to the front of your chest and then just move your thumb over one, move your pinky over one. Go ahead and reach the hands out again, flipping your palms, and then reach your palms up towards the ceiling or the sky. Once again, don't let your ribs splay out or go too forward, but keep your engagement in mountain pose. So bringing the back ribs down, the front ribs up, pressing your heels and creating length, lengthening your sides. Bring your navel in, coming to center. Exhale, lean to the right now. So press into the left heel, lengthening from the left foot to the left heel of the palm. Come to center and then now over towards your left, lengthening the entire right side. Bring your navel in, come back to center. Release your hands back to mountain pose. Now, press down into your feet, bend your knees, and sweep your arms up. Vrksasana, press into the heels, reach through the fingertips. Hinge from your hips, folding over your straight legs, Uttanasana. Bend your knees, plant your palms, and spread your fingers wide. Pick up the right foot, step it as far back as you can, low lunge, look forward. Press into your hand, step your left foot back to down dog. Inhale, roll into plank, bring your shoulders over your wrist, lengthen from one line to head to tailbone. Really come onto your tiptoes, bring your shoulders past your fingertips, bend your elbows straight back and hug them in towards your ribs, lower all the way down. This time, widen your hands under your shoulders, widen your feet, hook your tailbone down, relax your glutes, use your back muscles to rise up on an inhale. You can lift your hands, isolating this to the upper back. Lengthen your chest away from your feet. Exhale, release your head. Press into your palms, knees, and the tops of your feet simultaneously. Rise up and then lift your hips back to down dog. Bring your feet together and up. Breathe in, reach the right leg up. Bend the right knee. Squeeze it in towards your midline as you bring your shoulders over your hands and step your right foot through. Now straighten your right leg and bend your left, lengthening your torso. Spring forward, fold down, release your head. Press into your feet. Breathe in, reach your arms up. Vrksasana. Press into your heels, reach through your fingers. Exhale, hinge from your hips and fold over your legs again, Uttanasana. Bend your knees, plant your palms, pick up your left foot, step it back as far as you can. Look forward, press into your palms, and then step your right foot back. Breathe in for plank pose. Come from one line to head to tailbone. Shift your shoulders, come onto the tiptoes, and bend your elbows straight back, hugging them in. Lower down. Come into cobra pose, widen your feet. Hook your pubic bone into the mat. This time, bring your hands under your shoulders. Bend your elbows wide and then inhale. Wrap your arms around, lifting your chest, bringing your chest through your arms as you lift up into cobra pose. Keep your glutes relaxed. Exhale, release. Press your palms, knees, and tops of your feet. Rise into tabletop. Back into mountain pose. Feet come together and up. Breathe in, sweep the left leg up, bend the knee, squeeze it in towards center as you bring your shoulders over your hands. Step it through, straighten your left leg, bend your right behind you, and then spring forward, fold down. Release your head, forward fold. Now bend into your knees and rise up to mountain pose. Align your shoulders over your hips. This time we're going to make our way to the back of the mat. You can step, or hop, and it's the same as hopping forward. So you gaze at your spot, breathe in to prepare, jump at the end of an exhale with soft knees and down dog. So press your heels down, get your alignment, bend your knees, sweep your arms up, Vrksasana. Exhale, hinge from your hips, fold, Uttanasana. Release your head. You can bring your fingertips to the mat, your shins or your thighs, and then lengthen your chest through your arms, bringing weight into the balls of your feet for halfway lift. Breathe in, and then exhale, release down to forward fold as you bend your knees. Now plant your palms, spread your fingers wide. Remember what I said. Look at your spot. Inhale to prepare, step, or hop at the end of your exhale. Breathe in. Exhale, make your way to the back. Knee and downward dog. Bring your feet together and up, big toes to touch. You're going to come onto the balls of both feet. Sweep your right leg up behind you. Look between your hands and bend your right knee. Shift towards center and bring your right foot through. Lengthen your torso by coming onto your fingertips. And then magnetically bring the right heel and the left foot together. Rise up to high crescent lunge. So in crescent lunge, align your knee over your ankle, your thigh is parallel, and lengthen from your hips to your fingertips. So this is really about creating length in the trunk, length in the spine. Then exhale, open into warrior two. Bring your shoulders over your hips, align your head, heart, and pelvis. Maybe gaze past your fingertips. Your knee is over your ankle, your thigh is parallel. Breathe in, look down at your right foot, cartwheel your hands down to frame your foot, and then step your foot back. Your feet come together and up again. Then breathe in to sweep the left leg up. Look between your hands, bend your left knee. Squeeze it in towards your center. Bring your shoulders over your hands, step it through. Magnetically bring the left heel and the right foot together. Align your knee over your ankle, your thigh parallel. Lengthen your torso, energetically rise up. High crescent lunge, lengthen from the hips to the fingertips. Navel comes in, press into both feet. Then spiral the right foot down, open into warrior two. So align your head, heart, and pelvis. Reach your pinkies away from one another, press into the outer edge of the right foot. Maybe gaze past the left fingertips. Breathe in. Look down at your left foot, cartwheel your hands down. Press into your palms, step your left foot back. Take your vinyasa or sit in a child's pose or stay in down dog. So breathe in to roll into plank. Exhale, lower all the way down, or you can chaturanga and lower halfway. Straighten your arms, lift your thighs, and shine your chest forward for up dog or come into cobra. Exhale, back to down dog. From here, we make our way to the top. So you can hop or you can take many steps. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, make your way to the top. Release your head. Press down into your feet, breathe in. Exhale, rise up into mountain pose. From this mountain pose, we're going to step into warrior one and then rise into warrior three. So just want to straighten this out a little bit. So have your feet hips distance, bring your shoulders over your hips. I want you to bring weight into the right foot, and then you're going to pick up the left leg without thinking too much, just step your left foot back. So you may need to widen your stance. I know that I do for this pose just because I have an injury in that ankle. But your foot is not straight. It's kind of at an angle. And then breathe in, reach your arms up, keeping your bicep away from your elbows. Exhale, bend into warrior one. So you're really lengthening. The back leg is pinned straight. The right knee tracks over the right ankle and the thigh parallel. Breathe in. On the exhale, if you want to bring your hands to heart center and then torso on top of your thigh, and you can rise up, float the left leg up into warrior three. Now, if you want to straighten your arms, you can. If it's easier to airplane your arms, do what's good for you. Warrior three. Bring your hands to your hips as slow and easily as you can. Rise back up into mountain pose. Ooh, the water's coming in. Okay, from here, shine your palms forward, get your alignment. Shift weight into your left foot, pick up the right, your hands can be at your hips. Step your right foot as far back as you can without thinking too much. Your foot is pretty much going to land where you need it to. Then, sweep your arms up, press into the left foot, straighten the right leg completely. Pressing into the outer edge of the right foot, you're going to get your left knee over your left ankle, your left thigh parallel, and grow tall here in warrior one. Vrksasana one. And then we come into warrior three. So you can bring your hands to prayer as you bring your torso on top of your thigh. I need to walk my foot in a little. And then maybe you float the right leg up. I'm also on the sand. Into warrior three. So you're going to get your torso parallel, keep your toes and hips facing the mat. Your gaze is on one spot. You can keep a micro bend in the left leg and draw your navel into center. Then with control, rise up. Bring the right foot back down into mountain pose. Nice work, my friends. This brings us to our mini sequence that we did earlier in the week. So we're going to go from tree pose to one-legged mountain to a high twisted crescent lunge, and then step back to chair pose. Rise back up into mountain. We'll do three on each side. So hands come to hips. Shift weight into your left leg. Externally open the right. Bring your foot to your hip. Come into tree pose. Then you can bring your arms out, flip your palms, breathe in, reach your arms up. And then hands can come together to prayer as you unpluck your right leg. Step back into high lunge, hook the right elbow and twist open now into high crescent. Breathe in, look down at your foot, bend your right leg and then spring forward. Come to chair pose and then rise. Hands to hips, open the left hip, bring your foot to your comfortable spot, bring your arms up, palms can come together, hands come down, unpluck your leg, step back. Then you can twist open into a twisted crescent lunge. Inhale back to center, bend your left leg, step forward, rise up into mountain. Go ahead and open the right hip, bring your foot to your leg, tree pose. Reach your arms up, inhale, palms come together, lift your foot, exhale back, hook your elbow and twist. Back to center, bend your leg, step forward, rise up. Tree pose now with your left leg raised. Flip your palms, reach your hands up, breathe in. Begin to exhale, bring your hands together, step back into lunge, twist to the right. Look down at your foot, bend your left knee, come to chair pose, stand up. One last round, come onto the ball of the right foot, open a hip, come to tree pose. Inhale, arms up, palms touch, start to exhale, unpluck your foot, step back, twist. Look down at your foot, bend your leg, step forward, chair pose, rise. Hands to hip, open the left leg, bring it up to your thigh, calf, or your ankle. Flip your palms, reach your arms up, inhale. Start to exhale, bring the palms together, step your leg back, twist open to the right now. Come back to center and rise up. Notice how you feel after creating all that energy. From here, that brings us to exploring the peak pose, which this week has been tree pose, Vrksasana. And so we'll try tree pose. We'll hold for 3 to 5 breaths on each side with all the alignment foundations and cues that we learned. So come to Tadasana, press down into your feet. Just know I'm on the sand and in an incline here, but you got this. Okay, bring your shoulders over your hips, bring your navel in, reach tall. Bring your feet together. Come onto the ball of the right foot and open the hip out to the side. Bring your foot to the outside of your ankle, to your calf, or bring it to your upper thigh. Never your knee. That would maybe cause injury to your knee, so we do not do that. Then you're going to press the sole of the right foot into the left thigh, press the left thigh into the right foot, ground into the left foot, bring your shoulders over your hips, and open the right knee out, lengthening from the hip to the knee. Your toes face the bottom of the mat. Your trunk faces the long edge of your mat. Then center. Bring everything to center. Bring your navel in and reach through the crown of your head. Zip up through the midline. Option to reach your arms out to a T. Stay here. Keep your hands on your hips. Option to flip your palms and reach your arms up, keeping your shoulders relaxed and away from your ears. Then we do what we've been doing throughout all of class, lengthening. Press down, lengthen the right side, lengthen the left side, zip up through the midline. Grow tall in your tree as you're pushing your foot into your leg. Tree pose. 2 more breaths. And if you happen to fall out, just get right back in. If this is good and you want to play with variations, you can bring your right arm down to your right knee and then reach the left hand up and over, bicep along your ear. You can bring the thumb and index finger to touch. Everybody come back, bring your hands to your hips, straighten the right leg, and then lower the foot. Take a second to shake your legs out because that's a lot on one leg. And then bring your feet back together. We'll ground in mountain pose again. Finding a good spot here. Back together, ground in mountain pose. Press your heels down. Press all 4 corners of your feet. Bend the left knee, open the hip out. Bring your foot here to your calf or your thigh. Bring your hands back to your hips. Press down into your right leg, keep a micro bend. Press the sole of the left foot into your leg, into your thigh. Press your thigh into your foot and squeeze the right knee open. Your toes face the mat. You're lengthening from your hip to your knee. Bring the navel in. Lengthen up through your crown. Open your chest. Stay with your hands on your hips or bring your arms out to a T. Stay here and work on lengthening. Or flip your palms, reach your hands up, keeping your shoulders relaxed and away from your ears. Biceps do not touch your ears. You can bring your palms together if you keep your bicep away from your ear. A little touching is okay, I guess, but lengthen from the right side, lengthen the left side. Bring your navel into center. If you want to try this variation where you bring your left hand to your knee and then side bend to the left. A few more breaths here. Oh, it's starting to rain. And then everybody bring your hands to your hips, straighten your thigh, and then bring your leg down. It's a good thing we're closing because it's starting to rain. So from here, just make your way down. Since we did a lot of externally opening the hip, we're going to come into deer pose. So start on the left where you're bringing your shins. I guess the best way to describe it is just to look. So you're going to bring your legs down where you're sitting with your right shin in front and your left shin is going to be parallel to the short edge of your mat. Maybe you stay here or you can fold forward over your right thigh. Kind of counter stretching tree pose. Press into your palms and walk yourself back in, and then we'll switch to the other side. So the left shin comes parallel. The right shin is now parallel to the short edge of your mat. The side of your foot is flat, and then the outside of the right foot is flat. So letting the hip internally rotate this time. And then you can walk and fold over your left thigh. On the exhale, press into your palms and rise back up. And then we're just going to close it out since it's starting to rain. So come to easy seat with the other leg on top this time. So do the more unusual crossing. Let your knees fall on top of your feet. Sit up tall. Then you can bring your hands to prayer position. Have your thumbs touch your sternum. We'll just take a few breaths to notice how you feel now than when you first started, the energy we created. Take a moment to let the practice fully integrate into your entire well-being. Centered growth. How we practice bringing ourselves to center in order to grow our practice and ourselves. So you can close practice by doing the vibrational healing sound of Om, or you can take another really deep breath in and make a really audible exhale again. So your choice. Go ahead and breathe in. Bow your chin to your chest. Honor your time on the mat today. Honor planting roots in tree pose. Honor showing up for yourself. I thank you for practicing with me. Bring your hands to your thighs again and press down to lift your head. Thank you so much for joining me for this centered growth tree pose flow and the series. It began to rain, otherwise I would have closed this in Savasana, but no worries. This is meant to show you, helping you find your Zen and living as authentically as you can by showing you we can practice yoga just wherever we can find the space to roll out a mat, outside, in the rain, in the sun. It's all doing us so much good. So thank you. I'll be back again to share experience, strength, hope, and of course, yoga with you. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.